Hello everyone. Welcome to my session on cyber security incident response management. Today, I will walk you through a structured process in organization to use and prepare for, detect and respond to cyber security incidents. Incident response is critical because cyber threats are inevitable, but how we manage them determines the impact on the operations that we have in various organizations. The data that is present will be saved on various system servers, and the reputation of the data, the company, the clients, customers. Incident response, preparation, incident detection analysis, and incident containment and education will be covered. These are the three things that we will be looking at in today's presentation, this session. Incident response preparation. First stage is preparation. Organizations must define clearly what are the incident response policies or the rules that outline how an incident will be managed consistently. These policies provide a framework so that when an incident occurs, the response is not improvised, but always a tested plan. Procedures are the next step that needs to be deployed. We need to develop procedures appropriately, which are nothing but step-by-step guidelines, which are tailored to different types of incidents, whether it's malware, infection, phishing, or insider threats. The goal is to minimize the impact and restore normalcy quickly. Equally important is building an incident response team. Roles and responsibilities must be assigned so that accountability is clear. For example, one member may handle communication, another may focus on technical and team lead, and another may liaise with the management. Training and awareness programs ensure that the team stays updated on evolving threats and best practices. This is to ensure that employees improve skills when every team is informed about such threats and incidents. Incident detection and analysis. This is the second stage. Organizations rely on monitoring tools such as intrusion detection system, SIEM platforms, and endpoint monitoring to continuously observe systems for signs of breaches and unusual activity. Reporting mechanisms are also vital. Employees must know how to report suspicious emails, system behavior, or any kind of automated alerts. And all of these must be fed to the response team. Once an incident is identified, it is very important that the classification of the incident takes place. So, the incident response team or personnel needs to classify the incident. These incidents can be classified based on the type and the severity. This helps you streamline the process and allocate the resources effectively. Employees must know how to report these things, which will help in the classification of the incident. For example, a minor malware infection may be handled differently in a large-scale ransomware attack. Prioritization is the next step. Depending upon the classification of the incident based on its type and severity, incidents are assessed based on their potential impact on operations, data, reputation. This triage process ensures that resources are allocated effectively and urgent threats are addressed first. The third stage involves containment, eradication, and recovery. Containment strategies begin with short-term measures, immediate actions to isolate affected systems and prevent the incident from spreading. For example, disconnecting a compromised server from the network. Long-term containment planning measures ensure systems remain secure until full eradication is achieved. Eradication focuses on removing threats and vulnerabilities. This may involve in removing deleted malicious codes, patching exploited software, or strengthening configurations. The aim is to eliminate the root cause so the incident cannot recur. Recovery is the final step. Systems are restored to normal operation, data is validated, and services are brought back online. A post-incident review is conducted to evaluate what went well, what could be improved, and how future responses can be strengthened. This feedback loop is essential to continuous improvement. To conclude, cybersecurity incident response is a structured process that ensures organizations can handle threats effectively. This preparation for cybersecurity incident response builds the foundation with policies, procedures, and trained teams. Detection and analysis identify and prioritize the types of incidents. Further which, we have to contain them. We have to eradicate the unwanted data and files. And we have to recover or restore the system and strengthen the defenses. By following this process, organizations not only minimize the damage of an individual, but also can build resilience against future attacks. Incident response is not just about reacting, it is about learning, adapting, and continuously improving. Thank you for joining me in this session.